What about the banks in Europe or in China? Are you worried about the banks there?
The banks in Europe are way behind America. I'm saying it with sympathy to them. Just like when I'm talking about, our peaceful neighbors in the Atlantic Pacific, I remind people China doesn't have food, water, energy. Its neighbors are North Korea, Philippines, Japan, Pakistan, India, Russia, Indonesia. Tough part of the world, folks. And that changes people's mindset when it comes to managing a country, et cetera. And so Europe is behind us. They still haven't fixed their capital, their profitability. It's much more important to the financial system in Europe than it is here. It's 70–80% of the financial system there. Here it's like 20 or 30%. But I think if I was running the European government, if you were a dictator, I would lay off them at this point. Let them do their jobs. I mean, pounding them 8 years later is, in my opinion, is causing Europe to grow a lot slower than it would otherwise grow. Because these banks are unwinding constantly loans and issues and credit. So I think I don't want to see them hurt anymore. I would like to see them get strong. And in a healthy economy, if they need to add capital, liquidity, do it then. In China, the four big banks, by several of them, earn twice as much as we do now. So I tell American politicians, I'm not saying it lightly, that is my competition too. Some of them earn $40 billion a year. They may very well have problems in their loan books, but they're ambitious. ICBC Bank is now in 60 countries. If you go back 30 or 40 years ago, it was in 1. Chinese companies are going abroad, which I think is very smart. I think the Chinese are quite smart dealing with their situation. Their banks are banking abroad. They want their banks to be winners. They want to have the JP Morgan Chase of the next one. And I don't want them to have it. I think we should have it. And they could buy us one day. So, we got to be very careful when we talk about American business, what we want from American business and how important it is for the success of America. And not just us, but I put, a lot of these companies in the same boat, GE and Caterpillar, and we got to compete. And we got to compete with some very large, tough competitors globally.